Hello and welcome to this Beefeaters Invitational, and this one is my casting choice, and it's the Matchbox Freeman intercity commuter, and it's an odd little thing, as can be seen here. Very rarely were Matchbox colours spot on for matching. You could see that in the lead up screen there. There were all sorts of colours of purples and reds, depending on what candy they were using and in what mixes, and how much they sprayed them, how long they were in spray booth. It's all dependent with candies. Anyways, can be seen here, there's the basic casting on our Beefeaters logo, and looking fine for itself. Who am I kidding, it's battered, although it's better than the one I started out with, which will be coming up any second now. Any second now, I'll say it again, any second now, and in a minute I won't be lying, and there we go. And this is one I started off with. I'd used it for a test mule for other ideas. As it goes, it was used for a test mule for colour shifting paints. And here we are with another section. I'll be using this was a Hot Wheels car tow truck, but it soon wasn't. And here I'm drilling open the front end, not because I want the actual front end, because that would cut off, but I wanted the wheels, so I had to open the front end as it goes. And I've gone there, I'm crying like a pup, because it spun round in my hand and smacked my hand. Here I'm a bit more ginger and trying to grab it better, so I'm not bow, 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 bow. And there we go. There we go, I've got it now. I'm very confident, Harry. Very confident. And there we go. It's really into it. Bow, 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 bow. Again. One must remember the torque of the drill. Anyway, here's the two parts I've cut in to pieces for my idea, and into the caustic bath of doom. Hey ho, silver lining, everywhere you go, and it, never mind that. And here we are, the paint stripping off. Thought I'd have it on a colour cycle for a bit of variety. It ends up to normal colour anyway in a bit. Normal service will be resumed shortly. There we go. Anyway, and at this point I've cut the window, front half and the back half I want. I've joined them, and at that point I was using them to support the roof with blue tack and stuff. While I joined it, I'm using acrylic nail powder for all my joining and filling that they use in women's nail bars. It's used extensively in this build. It's a good effect, it's a good product, I've got to admit, for building them. Just dip your brush in the fluid, dip it in the powder agent, then spread it on. And you can smooth it better than a lot of products, and it's faster once it's set. And I like it to work with anyway, I've got to admit. It's a good little product. And here I'm using a deburring tool in my rotary tools. Clear off and get down to the basics I want. And here I'm drilling the towing boom because it's part that holds the body together. It holds the body to the chassis and it's going to be the only screwed together point, so that's me joining up there, so to speak. There we are, still drilling. Now this time try not to yelp like a pup again. Keep hold of it. There we go, we're done. Finished without risk. Well, without incident, I won't say risk. And here we go. Tapping. Putting a screw thread into it. And this part, I've got the acrylic nail powder, as can be seen. The powder's there on the right hand side. And I'm dipping into the fluid, dip into the powder, then spread it onto the chassis for joining the chassis, two halves of the chassis together. I mean this, I just went, butted up the halves and joined them. I suppose it'd be even stronger if you used fillet pieces, but it's strong enough to hold it together and work a treat. It does the job. But as I say, if you wanted a stronger join, you can put reinforcement parts in it. But it will do it as is, like that. And there we go. That it dries that quickly. That'll be starting drying now. And here we are. Once I've gone round and filled everywhere I wanted to fill. That's the basic idea. I did accidentally break the roof off through being clumsy. I put it on again later. But I did something stupid to break it off, so under ordinary conditions I wouldn't have broke it off, because it is like steel, the join. And here we go, blub 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 blub. There's the basic idea altogether. Filed and sanded to shape, and the basic construction. And parked up for a while. I think he's going getting a burger or something. Oh no, he's going getting a Trans Am. No, that won't fit. Can't tow the Trans Am. Hard luck bandit. Let's try Jeep instead. Take Daisy Dukin. There you go, Daisy. Put your shorts on for me, chick. Bop 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 bop. I'm off to Daisy's place. And there we go. Off we go. Close the curtains, Daisy. There we go, back again. Up and up and up. Them Duke boys are back up. Quite happy with that. it'll do its job for me shop truck. And here I am, I'm putting on some primer. Check if I need any little bits of alterations done on it. Which I did, it needed a little bit of extra filling and stuff. Primer shows you where any alterations can be made. I altered shapes in the bodywork that didn't match both sides. So I matched up sides and filled up little imperfections. And was decent-ish by the time I finished. I'm still improving on me stuff and that as I go. I'm a work in progress really. But my custom jobs are becoming a tad better. And here I tried originally Createx Pearl White, and I think something's reacting with the paint, because when I've sprayed this Pearl White, I've sprayed it on another vehicle, and I think it's the white paint I'm using, but the Pearl White has a pink hue to it, and I'm pretty sure I've tried to mixing it in two different things and spraying it, and the only thing I can come up with is it's dragging the pink hue out of the gloss coat underneath, or possibly the primer underneath that. So I'll probably try a different colour on it or whatever. But yeah, I've got a pinky colour. So bearing that in mind, the pinky colour, I decided to go to red later, because it just weren't going, and I was ended up, this vehicle's got about 10 coats of paint on it, so it's a lot thicker than ideally I'd have wanted, but I've run with it. I weren't stripping it off because of all the bodywork materials on it and not knowing how they'd act. I just put extra layers of paint on. And here I've got a Createx candy going over the top of the Createx Pearl White. Because the pearl laid on enough, it just had a colour cast in it. So I thought, well, if it wants to be red, it can be red. So I got the candy out and candied it up. Which I've got to admit, it is nice in itself, the candy. Shows the sparkle underneath. Although you don't see it quite as good on my videos, it does have a nice sparkle. And here I'm just putting a bit of putty in the side exhausts, make them like lake pipes or whatever they are. Lake pipes, side pipes. Just smoothing them over. I had to cut them down so the body fitting on decent after. But I come down a little bit, trimmed them and painted them with some Molotov silver. And Bob's your auntie. And as you can see at this point, I'm cleaning over paint off the wheels where I've painted the hubs gold. Just scraping like smudges off them. There we go. Just going over it with some cellulose thinners, cleaning up the last little bits. I wish on these Hot Wheels they'd make the tyres just a bit thicker. I mean, it probably is that thick a tyre on a real car, but looks a bit silly on a toy car. We could do with thicker tyres. But anyway, it is what it is. And it's just gently going round the edge with a Q-tip. Q-tip dipped in cellulose thinners. Anyway, a reminder of where we started. A beaten and battered up old matchbox Freeman intercity commuter and a Hot Wheels donor car for the rear end. And here we go on the finished article. It's finished in Createx Pearl White, oversprayed with Createx Red Candy, and then on the sides were done in Createx Pearl Silver, so the decals would show up, which I bought these from a lady in the USA. Because I homemade some decals, I tried them and they weren't that good. And I spotted these on eBay, so I ordered them. And got them from... oh, I forget now. I've got a letter here, I think. Tell you in a minute. Got them from Milwaukee. A lady in Milwaukee. So thanks if you're looking in, because I give her my channel's address. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're all well. And take care out there. Bye for now.